Here we have our classic vendor down here at Rivière des Prairies. They sell a whole bunch of these dart jigs that we're using today. And yeah, it's amazing. People come from all over to come and catch these fish. And they don't even have to hit the tackle store before they go. They just have to show up with their fishing rod and valid fishing license, and all the lures they need are right here. So thank you very much. It's great. Good afternoon and welcome back to Big City Fishing. We decided to take a little break from the shore, and we're joined by our guide and good friend, Mike Sege. Mike's going to show us a couple different techniques, and if you have a boat, on how you can come here and catch some of the shad. So looking forward to a couple hours here, Mike, and we're going to catch some more fish. They are such a good fighting fish, and looking forward to betting a rod with you.
You're here all right, yeah.
As you can see, this is a very popular thing to do, fishing for shad. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, actually, I was born and raised like 5 minutes away from this river, so for all kinds of fish, I've been hanging out in this area for quite a long time. And every year, late May, early June, there's this huge run of sea run fish called shad. And sometimes, if the water temperature is good, the water level too, you might get them till, you know, mid-June, you know, top. It runs all the way up the eastern seaboard on the American side, comes across the Gaspé Peninsula, and then guns all the way back up the St. Lawrence River, up to this dam, the Rivière des Prairies Dam, as we call it, Prairie River. And it's been spawning here like for forever, basically.
There are good numbers of the shad that do come up here every year, right?
Thousands, actually.
Thousands.
They come up here, they spawn right next to the rapids. They stay here for about 2 to 3 weeks, like, you know, usually in the 15 days or sort of. You really have to do this. They used to call it the poor man's salmon. Yeah, because they fight like a salmon, but like, you know, hey, it costs about $1 to buy a jig. You know, you're like 15 minutes away from downtown Montreal. It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. You can use almost any rod and reel.
That's it.
We saw people using big, huge tuna sticks, and we saw people using the Dora the Explorer Special, and everybody's having a good time. So, all right. Mike's hooked up here. We got our first fish with Mr. Sege. I'm gonna grab the net there, Mike.
Yeah.
So they are the largest member of the herring family?
Yeah.
They kind of look like a little baby tarpon.
Yeah, it looks like a tarpon. It doesn't jump as often, but sometimes you do get the odd jumper, you know, like, you know, jump three times.
They sure do pull a lot of line. They use the current to their advantage too, right?
Yeah.
These fish are smart. They come from the ocean, and they're very strong swimmers, so they're not afraid to use that current to their advantage.
Yeah. It's very important when you fight this fish, when you get close to the boat, you want to keep the rod tip as close from the water as possible, because they have a very, very delicate mouth, and it does tears up very easily. So the last thing you want is for that fish to shake his head out of the water too often.
I learned that firsthand this morning, actually, Mike. There you go. Nice fish.
We got it.
Nice fish.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. It's a very strong fish.
Look at that. Montreal American shad. Mike Sege. Mike, what a fabulous fish. Hard fighter.
Yeah.
Let's go get one of his brothers or sisters.
Back to the water.
Nice work, Mike.
Yeah, all right, thanks. The key will be to cast towards those condos there. Okay. Yeah, because that slack water you got right next to the, that's where they seem to be holding since, like I said, around 10:30 this morning.
So 8-pound test is what you recommend for people?
Yeah.
Strong enough, but
yeah.
You go too thick, the fish might get a little shy of
Actually,
line shy.
This morning they were quite bite shy this morning, even though, like, you know, as you can see, it's not clear water.
I can't believe I waited this long in my life to catch one of these shad. Is this a secret you don't want anybody to know about, or? I guess the secret's out, as you can see on the shore.
Already. but
Oh,
lost it?
yeah, it came off.
That happens, like I said, very fragile mouth.
Why does it happen to me more than it happens to everybody else?
See now, what they're doing is that they're holding in the current, and they're basically just like tossing it out and leaving it there.
And then they're waiting for the fish to
Yeah.
find it. Pulling some nice drag there. Oh, nice fish, nice fish. I'm gonna grab the net. It's amazing the strength they have, eh? Pound for pound, you know, in these waters. I don't know if there's...
They use the current to their advantage. Also with the way that their body is shaped.
like a bullet with a nice, powerful tail. Got him. Nice one, Mike.
Yeah.
So, Mike, size-wise, what's the average size fish you get in here?
I'd say from 3.5 to 6 pounds.
Wow. It's a good, healthy average.
Let me grab it by the gill plate. Yeah, you have to be very careful when you get in there. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Another American shad.
Yeah.
Down here in Montreal. This
go.
is how we do it, big city fishing style.
There you go.
Got him. All right. Mike,